everyone, happy 2025. I had wanted to make this video 3 weeks ago, but here we are. I am sharing my favorites of 2024 with you today. Now, a lot of these are shoes, so brace yourself. The first pair that I'm going to share with you are these Alaia ballet flats. I'm sure you've seen these or a version of these. They've been duped to death, and I actually fell in love with them when they first came out. I thought they were so beautiful, but I didn't want to buy them just yet because I thought they might be too trendy. And then beginning of last year, I felt like, you know what, I really do want them, and I'm so glad that I got them. I've worn them a ton. They are truly the most comfortable ballet flats I own. They're really spacious for a wider foot, and they can be worn with almost anything. Any basic outfit gets so dressed up with these. The leather is supple, super soft. This is my first Alaia anything, and I'm really watching the brand now just because the craftsmanship here is exemplary. It's so beautifully created. As for size, I went with my true 37 Italian. They are perfect, and yeah, I absolutely love the shape. The shape is also so different. It's just a gorgeous shoe, and I'm sure that the trend will die down eventually, but I know I will keep going back to these. Next, we're talking about the Row loafers. Now, these are my third Row loafers. I really love the soft loafer by the Row. These are in the eel skin. You will notice it's not a smooth leather. They are so beautiful. I've taken my brown and my white pair on holidays and worn them a ton. It's just such a classic. The shape is beautiful. I go with 37 in these. I've noticed that the soft leather is snug fitting and the eel skin is slightly roomier. I do feel like these are an investment, but you can find them on sale. I found my other two on Matches when Matches was going down, and I got them on really heavy discounts. They are so beautifully made, and I've worn them a ton. I wore my white one all over Italy, and then I've taken my brown one with me as well on travel. They're comfortable. I also love that the shape is slightly narrow at the toe, so they still feel quite feminine. They're just really low profile, and they go so well with dresses as well. Love them. The third pair I'm going to talk about, and you'll notice a pattern here. I do love my flats. I'm not someone who wears a lot of heels, are these Margiela Tabis ballerinas. And I know that these are not everyone's cup of tea, but these are so comfortable. Just beautifully made. I love this burgundy color. It's very, very gray today. I hope that you can see how it's just such a unique pair and so beautifully made. These I got in 36.5 just because I wanted these to fit like a glove. I'm not going to wear them with socks, I know that. I've worn them so much in the summer. Sorry, my battery died there. We were talking about the Margiela. I love investing in shoes that I can wear all the time. I love wearing beautifully made things, and so why spend money on something that you're only going to wear a few times? Finally, this was a big year for shoes. The New Balance Miu Miu sneakers, which again, I had on my wish list for the longest time. I love these. I'm still a little bit precious with them just because they're so wide, but I feel like that's going to change. I'm going to take them with me as I'm going to travel really soon. So I went with the size 36.5, and it does work for me perfectly. It is my true size 36.5. Could I have gone with 37? Yes. I know that there are people who feel like these are either too wide or too narrow, but for me personally, these ones with the mesh and suede detail, these fit very true to size. Love them. They are so comfortable. Let's move on to bags. So I bought 2 bags this year, and the one that I've talked about the most is this beautiful Loewe puzzle bag. I like to store it very nicely in the dust bag still. It is so beautiful. I've worn it so roughly. It's gone traveling with me. It's a beautiful color, and it just works with so many different outfits. I feel like the donut chain really dresses things up. I mean, it's a beautiful bag. It's really scratch resistant and very wipeable, which I feel like is important, especially if you're a mom. I love this bag. If you want any more information on it, I've done a dedicated video on this bag, so I'm going to link that for you. The other bag that I got this year was the Margaux 15, and I mean, she is a beauty. And the coolest thing about this color, it's in the color mouse gray. It looks so different in different lights. So right now it's looking very taupey and kind of beige. I don't know how to describe it, but it has a lot of gray in it. It's got a lot of warmth in it as well. Sometimes it looks more brown, sometimes more khaki. It's so well made. It's so soft. I do wonder how well I'm going to keep it, especially in this soft leather, but we'll see. I'm not so worried about getting scratches and stains. I will say that getting this bag was not that easy, and not because I'd been looking for this bag too much. I literally just found it on the Row website, but they did not do correct paperwork, and so it was sitting with customs for weeks. And that, I feel like, was really something that I didn't love about the Row customer service, that they weren't as forthcoming, and I had to do a lot of chasing to get this bag to me. Having said that, I do feel like the bag is still worth it, and I do believe that the craftsmanship is there, which is why I didn't send it back. I haven't worn it enough because I did just get it in November, so we'll see how I get on with it. And now for a few jackets. First is the Toteme car coat. I absolutely love that trench. It's in a beautiful camel color, and I feel like it's the right camel color for my skin tone. Love how it's shaped. I love how streamlined it is. The length is perfect on me. I will attach a cutout so you can see how that looks. I believe it is still available, and I am going to link everything that I can find. The second thing that I got early this year was this Massimo blazer that I wore to death, and again traveled with it. It's just so beautifully made, and while things can sometimes be hit or miss with Massimo as well, this was definitely a hit for me. So beautiful. I've enjoyed wearing it so much, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on this. They've just released a new one which is very similar to this shade, but the leather is slightly crinkled. It's really beautiful, so going to link that for you. This was also the year of this Dunst jacket, which is so cool. I wanted a leather jacket like this for a really long time, and I bought this on Essence on major sale, and I believe it is still on sale, at least the last I checked. They have increased their prices though on Essence, so I'm not sure why that happened. It's got this slight fading. It looks very vintage, but it fits me perfectly, so I really appreciate that. I think I'm gonna have this for years to come, and I'm gonna enjoy it for years to come. I did receive this beautiful R from my sister. She got it off my jewelry, and I love it. And that's it. Let me know what you thought of the video. I really enjoy watching these videos. I hope you do as well. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I share a ton of content there. Hope you have a fab new year. See ya.